So we have 6 minutes to make an analysis, and it turns out that we kind of started off very very slow. So um yeah, so we started off very very late. So let's just focus on making our analysis. We have like 5 minutes left for our analysis to be done or to be finished up. So let's go to the order of the day, which is like I said in the previous live, we came to the markets and we saw two major pairs, Euro and USD. Now between these two pairs, Euro and USD, excuse me, Euro is going to be released by 11, USD is going to be released by 4:30. So obviously 4:30 is going to be towards the end of London session, and we cannot make analysis on USD. So we're going to focus on Euro trades. And what's the best thing about USD here being here is because most times USD trade news release usually affect Euro news release very, very, very much. So and this is a year to year news release. That's the best thing about it. So it has a more chance of having a major impact. It's a year to year customer price index news release. So yeah, and it's a high impact news release. So we're going to focus on Euro pairs. So now, as you can see here, there are multiple. I have so many ranges of pairs that I focus on. Euro GBP, Euro AED, Euro NZN, Euro USD, Euro JPY, Euro GBP JPY, and all of that. So if I want to add new currency pair, I'll just go to this add symbol here. This add symbol here. I click it and I search for whatever I want to. Euro, whatever, Euro GBP, Euro, let's just say GBP. So Euro GBP pairs will come out. Either I choose the one under Oanda or the one under FXCM or the one under forex.com or under capital.com or under Pepperstone. I usually choose Oanda. So that's why you see that, as you can see here, it's already added to my wish list. Except I click this and it will be removed from my wish list. So yeah, the currency pairs I'm going to be focusing on is Euro pairs. So since we have our top five that I'm more familiar and more comfortable with, Euro GBP, Euro AUD, Euro NZD, Euro USD, and Euro JPY. We're just going to use this and seal off the remaining. So we'll just be focused on those ones. Oh goodness. Seal off the remaining. So we'll just focus on those ones. So now, Euro GBP, what is it telling us? I'm on the 5 minute time frame in case you are wondering. On the 5 minute time frame. So what's uh is it a bullish trend or is it bearish trend? That's what we're looking at. So as you can see now, Euro GBP from here came all the way down here, then came back up. It looks as if it's trending down. Then all of a sudden, change of structure from here. Oh goodness. From here, came back down, started engaging in a bullish trend. As you can see, engaged in a bullish trend. And now it is changing its structure back into a bearish trend. So according to uh, Euro Euro GBP, it is a bearish trend. So let me remove this. So we'll just be looking at the pairs. So according to that, it's a bearish trend. But let me know if I can add something that can help. If I can add an indicator so that it will be obvious. Those lines I'm trying to draw, it will be more visible. Uh, zigzag, zigzag. Oh goodness. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is it. No, this is not it. Okay, yeah, this is it. So let me clear up all this. Let me go to settings and clear up most of these things. Um, okay, I'll remove that one. Then direction. Nope, removing that one. Panel labels. No. the lines. If the lines are removed, then I'll increase the input so it will be more clearer. Depth should be 0. Uh-huh. So now it's more clearer like this. Okay, I think I'll add that lines, right? Let me add the line so it will be visible. Okay. So now that thing I was drawing, this is it here. From lower low to lower high, from lower high to lower low to lower high to higher low to higher high, and it keeps going higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Now as you can see, it's changing structure from higher high to lower low to lower high. So now it's trying to turn into a bearish trend. So that's why I say Euro GBP, it's bearish. That was what I was literally trying to draw. Then Euro GBP is showing bearish. Euro AUD, higher, higher, low, higher, high, higher, high, higher, high. Wait, let me reduce this. Euro GBP is bearish. Let's check Euro AUD. This is bullish because it did not break this zone. If that this higher low was lower than this, it would this tag here will change from higher low to lower low. But since it has not broken this, this is still considered bullish. So yeah, this is a bullish trend. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So now for this one now, as you can see, this was a higher low, but this one broke this line, this very line, this place. And since it broke, it changed from a higher low to a lower low. So that's how I used to identify my trends and how to identify change of structure. So here in this place, it is changing structure from bullish to bearish. But on Euro AUD, it is still repeating the bullish trend. So let's see which one has, if it's going to be a bearish or a bullish trend. So as you can see, this one is also not broken this zone. So this is still considered a bullish trend, as you can see. So bullish trend, AUD and NZD. Let's check USD. It's going to be now the USD is showing a bearish trend, change of structure down. So now we are 2 for 2. This is going to be the tiebreaker. This is going in a bearish trend. So I believe that, but despite that, this is just a consolidation. This consolidation zone went up, came down, went up, came down. It's just hovering around here. Now the problem is it going to be a change of structure or is it going to be a bullish trend? That is another thing. I'm usually comfortable if all the trades are moving like a bullish direction or in a bearish direction. It makes things easier for me. So I'm contemplating on what to do now. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. I think we'll just focus on the one that is already trending and forget about the change of structure. That's what I'm going to do for now. So this is already trending because I'm more comfortable with focusing on a trend than a change of structure. If you ask me, I prefer to focus on a trend than a change of structure. So Euro AED and Euro NZD, I moved them up there because they are both in a trending direction. So yeah, then Euro GBP, Euro USD, and Euro JPY. Let's just say they are let's just put them, one of these three, as a possible direction to the down. So Euro GBP looks very far away from downward trend. Euro USD is more closer to a downward trend, if I'm not mistaken. Euro JPY, Euro JPY is far from a downward trend. So let's move this one up. So Euro AED, Euro NZD, and Euro USD. Euro USD is going to be there to show us a bearish signal. So yeah. So now that we've picked our top three, let's let's look at it in a larger scale. Let's see. Since if that this was just purely trend, I would have not even looked at a larger scale. But the problem now is they are not all purely trend. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame. So now on the 15 minutes time frame, let's see bullish trend. You already know the concept. This side is crossed here, so it is higher than this high for your 3 days. Yeah, your trading view. So let's go back. Let's go back. So As you can see on Euro NZD, it is on the 15 minutes time frame is on a bullish trend, but it's change of structure. So the bearish trend and change of structure to a bullish trend. A nice change of structure if you ask me. Um so on Euro USD, as you can see, even on Euro USD that is supposed to give us a bearish signal is showing a bullish trend. It's literally showing a bullish trend. Now let's see if we can check Euro GBP. We know we neglected the both of them, but even on Euro GBP bullish trend, Euro JPY, Euro JPY, Euro JPY. Okay, this is the only one that is bearish trend. So we're going to leave Euro JPY out of it. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we've neglected Euro JPY. Now with one, two, three, four. Euro AUD, Euro NZD, Euro USD, Euro GBP. Now let's cross check. Now let's zero this one out. We'll still come back to this very one, but let's zero it out so we'll know what we're focusing on. Let's zero it out because on 15-minute time frame and 5-minute time frame, it did not go our way. Let's go to 30 minutes and see what is going on Euro AED. Now for Euro AED, it's showing a bearish trend. It would have, but it did not cross here, so it's showing a bearish trend. Now let's see what is going on. Euro NZD. What is it showing? For Euro NZD is showing a bullish trend because there was a change of structure from here to here. Euro NZD is showing a bullish trend. Let's just switch this to the top because it's showing it is more, it is on 3 time frames now. It's as accepted bullish trend. On Euro USD bullish as well. Let's still switch it off. We consider Euro USD to be the bearish one. Let's switch it up. No, Euro USD failed as a bearish trend, so we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. It failed on 5 minutes time frame, so we're going to leave it there. For Euro GBP, higher low, lower high. So now this is showing bearish, and came up here, did not break it, came back down. So this showing a bearish trend. So Euro GBP on two scales, on the 5 minutes and on the 30 minutes, Euro GBP failed the analysis. Euro GBP failed the analysis on 2 time frames. Two. So what we're left with is these three, which we initially were with. So now let's go to the 1 hour. Our 1 hour is our cap. On 1 hour time frame, we capped it as okay, this is and this is what we're doing. So 1 hour time frame is showing bearish. Euro NZD is showing bearish on 1 hour time frame. On Euro AED is showing bearish as well. Okay. Then Euro USD is showing what? Bullish. On higher time frames, Euro USD is crashing and strongly manipulating the market on higher time frames. But on 5 minutes time frame in particular, is showing a bearish trend. So what we're going to do, since on every other high time frame, 15, 30, and 1 hour time frames, it's always showing bullish trend, bullish trend, bullish trend. It's just Euro NZD and Euro AED that is not showing a bullish trend. So we're going to bring it back now. We're going to open back this two, but we're going to focus on these top three. So Euro USD is first. For me, based on my ranking, Euro USD is first, Euro NZD is next, then Euro AED is last. So now for Euro USD now, let's make our analysis. We are finished finding the trend. We are focusing on a bullish trend. Let's go back to the 5 minutes time frame. So now what we're going to look for now is the zone we're going to focus on, like the trend or where we've identified the trend, the bullish or the bearish or whatever and whatever. So for us to do that, let's draw our lines, our trend lines. Or no, not trend lines, zones, just possible zones. For me to do that, I kind of need to close this up so I can see it clearly. So here, this is just hovering above this line. Now, there's something I want to do here. Since it's hovering above this line, if for any reason it breaks here and comes to return, let me draw it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If for any reason from here it breaks this, come to retest this zone and come up with one candle being a break of structure and the second candle being a trigger, then we know that it is moving all the way down. It's going to be a bearish trend. So that is if it comes down here and do this, breaks down here, come to retest this zone and break the structure with one candle, put another bearish candle as a trigger, then it's going to be a bearish signal. So what we're going to do now, you've already understood what we're going to literally do on this line, what are we looking for on this line. Now we're going to be looking for bullish trade, obviously. So I need to find a zone. I'm thinking of using this side as our zone. I'm thinking of using here this very peak, this very zone. But this, remember, every zone is only valid if it is retested in the past. So we're just drawing these zones because this is the closest ones. Then what we're looking for is for those zones to be retested in the past. Like, it's not going to be one entry, we're talking about two, at least two entries in the past. Like from here, this marks as one. Then if we follow this line all the way back and we see another peak at the back, then we acknowledge it as another peak. I'm thinking of removing this. Let's remove this first. Let's identify some nice peaks. I'm thinking of using here as my tick take profit. So we also need to identify those zones if that place is good as enough as a take profit. Then now we've picked this zone. We're expecting to break and retest. So now let's go to the past and see how far we can go. Okay, let's go to the past. Can we see a zone? Wait, I always forget to do something. If for any reason this place is going to be our bullish entry, if for any reason here is going to be our bullish entry, it has to be the minimum pip is supposed to be 200 pips here, and the maximum is supposed to be 400. Oh my goodness, 400. So minimum is supposed to be 200. Maximum stop loss is supposed to be 200. Why maximum peak profit is supposed to be 400. So let's put our line around here, another line around here. While this one is already falling in place, let's still put this second one, this second peak here, because it was also acknowledged as a peak. And yeah, is there any necessity for us to put this one? Let's just put it for this, for just putting sake. So yeah, let's let's backdate it. Let's backdate the analysis to see if we can see it on 5 minutes. No, let's just increase it so that we don't waste our time searching everywhere. 15 minutes, we're not seeing something back in the history. So okay, we're beginning to see something. We're beginning to see something around here. So now let's see if any of these zones are valid. Oh my goodness. I hope I did not shift anyone. First of all, some of these lines here were not put by me. We need to remove those ones. Some of these lines here were not put by me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were put by me. Even this was line. This was not put by me. So this will need to leave, please. Thank you. Now let's go to make our analysis for you. So okay. I'm trying to know if we can zoom in and pick. I'm seeing a lot of possible zones here. So now the first line here has not been validated. Let's see if we can see somewhere that it is validated. Okay, this first one down here, it was validated by this point. You guys should see it here. This very point here. Oh goodness, this is not what I meant. Okay, let me know. Let me know if I can do something about this. Wait, you guys should just wait. You see this very peak here? That is what validated it here. This point here. So that down one has been validated. The next one is this line, the second line. What validated? What peak validated? It was validated by this peak here. this peak here, then go back, even this peak. So this is a very nice zone. Between here and here is a very nice zone for our stop loss. Now for our entry, let's look at our entry and see if our entry, if we can see anything. Okay, this peak validated our entry. This peak here validated our entry. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? I feel like we should move our entry above or higher small. So it will match this very nice peak here. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is a very nice peak for it to match up with. Let's move it because I think we had something similar to this. Uh-huh. Let's just put our peak. Very nice peak there. So our entry is going to be within there. I feel like that place is validated as well. So let's when we go back to the current time frame, we'll see it's validated. That is our entry. This is supposed to be our stop loss. Or should we find another stop loss? All these peaks, the all these zones are not supposed to be difficult to look at. When we see it, we see it. So let's let's see if we can. Wow, are you seeing this peak? That is, I'm more comfortable with this one because it falls in the head and shoulder of this boat. Let's remove these two first. Let's know what we're doing. See these two. We're removing this two. Now see what I'm talking about in case you guys are wondering. Here, oh goodness. Here, this peak here, and the next peak here. Thank you. See these two peaks. In fact, I feel like, oh goodness, no, 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 no. I meant, what in the world? So dull. What is going on? What is going on? Is this another network issue or what? We were backdating it if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's reset it to our current time. We adjusted this up. Let's go to 5 minutes and see what we adjusted. The things we adjusted. Let's go. I'm trying to know if we can see. Those things we adjusted, how did they affect in the current? Okay. Euro USD. Is this now the first one? What is the first one doing here? Is it the first one of me analyzing things? Okay, yeah. So see our entry. It matches up with here. I knew it. So this is going to be our entry. This very line. It's definitely going to be our entry. Our stop loss is going to be within this range. Within here. It's definitely going to be within here. Our take profit is a little shy away from our very line. You may be wondering why it's a little shy is because the markets tend to, okay, I'm definitely going to reduce the stop loss. We need to find a new stop loss. This stop loss is way too big. It is supposed to be the minimum of 1:2 ratio, and this is 1:1.49. So we also need to adjust it a little so it falls within the given parameter. But yeah, but in case this take profit doesn't work, we can always adjust it. We did not even test the highest take profit because the thing shrunk. So we were on 30 minutes back then when we saw that thing. So let's go to 30 minutes and see if we can test the top one. If the top one is on the right spot. If the top one is on the right spot. The highest one. This line is well validated. Wait, I just remember something. The initial take profit, we adjusted it to those peaks, those two peaks. Let's see if it actually falls in line with anything here. Okay, it might not have fallen in line with anything here, but like we said, the minimum number of touches it must have is two, and those two peaks are two touches. So this is a very, very valid take profit zone. But let's check if the top one can be acknowledged as a take profit zone as well. just in case we need to adjust our TP when our entry, maybe our entry is way too inside or something like that, and we need to adjust our take profit. So that's what I'm looking for. So for there, let's see. For that very point, let's see. I think I can't see a peak that falls in line with it here. Let's go and check the other one if we'll see a peak. Let's see. Almost all of them are almost shy away from. You know what? I think I've seen two touches of take profit. I'm seeing this one, if I'm not mistaken, this highest one. And oh, I thought I saw two. No, it has to be two. Let's check this second one. This second peak. Let's see what it does. This one, that is what I'm talking about. This one here. Let's see what that one does. Let's see where that one falls under. Okay. Why I'm not even too bothered about the London session of was obviously started by 8 o'clock. So why I'm not too bothered about why the why we are not trying to make our trades or place our trades and all of that is because the indicator euro is going to be moving around 11. So we're just making our analysis preparing for 11 because by 11 o'clock, definitely there's going to be a market move. And before 11 o'clock, hopefully, we're supposed to place our already placed our trade and we're supposed to have given our signal and all of that. So let's check the second one. Sure, there are so many lines that we need to remove. This one should be neglected because it does not have a peak to match with it. This one, we tested here and we did not see any peak to follow it with. Let's check the up one. So it is a little shy away from this one. Why don't we call this a box? Let's box it in. Let's turn this to a box. In case you're wondering what I mean by turn it to a box, this is what I mean. This whole zone is going to be a take profit zone from here to here. Wait, let's know if we can box this in from here to here. This is going to be a take profit zone, this whole box. So we need to be shy away from this whole box. So that is the only way we can acknowledge here as a zone. Normally, I would drag the box all the way down. Or should I drag the box all the way down? Okay, I think that's what I would do. Control Z. Okay, let's drag the box all the way down. No, let's drag the box all the way down there so that it's not it will be a very valid zone that we can see. So let's drag the box all the way down. Okay, let's maybe if you can stretch it, then after stretching it, then we'll increase the time frame from 30 minutes to 1 hour, from 1 hour to 4 hours. Like it makes our job faster. From 4 hours to 1 day. So that we can get to our current time frame, which is way backwards. Are you saying that we're moving at a faster rate now from 1 day to 1 week? Then we drag the box way down. Then from 1 week to 1 month, then we drag the box way down. We're almost getting, if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to be close. I can't go this far. Are you sure we've not already gotten to the point? Wait, what's going on? Okay. This is Euro USD, right? We were dragging a box. I think we exceeded the box. I think we over exceeded the box. Wait, wait. We might have over exceeded the box. Oh my goodness. We might have over exceeded the box. Oh goodness. Okay. But anyhow, it's still the box we're working at. So yeah. So this is the box up there. That is the box up there. We exceeded it. We went past it. We did not know. So this is an obvious take profit zone. This is an obvious take profit zone. So this, and if you can see, this is shy away from this. The same way, that's why I usually make things shy away from the original location. So we're going to adjust our take profit to be shy away from this one, up one, and also shy away from this one. So maybe within here. because it's more likely to hit if it's shy away. So yeah, this is the analysis. It has not yet broken here. If it breaks here and retests, this change from bear bullish to bearish. And so we're done with Euro USD. Let's go to Euro NZD. Okay, what we need to put our alert. Our alert tells us the time that the our entries or our entry is in place. So our entry is right here. So let's put our alert here on this line. So whenever the entry comes all the way down up here, sorry, um having cold right now. So whenever our entry it comes within this our entry, possible by say possible by on this side. Now let's go to another currency pair and analyze, make our analysis for euro. Remember the three major ones we're focusing on is Euro USD, Euro NZD, and Euro AUD. So we're done with Euro USD analysis for Euro USD. If it comes all the way up there, if it comes all the way up here, it will give us our alert at what? What is the alert? At 1.17288. So once it gives us our alert, it will come back online. We'll come back to the market and check if it's going to see what we're looking for. So in case you are wondering, this is what we're looking for. So from here, it comes slowly, just be slowly reaching until it gets to here. Once it gives this alert, it will signal us. Then it will just balance somewhere here, come back and retest this zone. Then we're now looking for a candle that will break this zone as a break of structure, and another candle that will give us an entry trigger. Once we place our entry trigger, we just now expecting it to sorry, we're now expecting it to come all the way here. So yeah, we're expecting something like this, comes all the way up here, retest the zone and to the sky. So that's what we're expecting. That's literally what we're expecting. That's for Euro USD. Now let's go to Euro NZD. Let's make our analysis for Euro NZD. Now for Euro NZD, let's see Euro NZD. So obviously bullish trend, blah blah blah. This is the only one that is even bullish on the 5 minute time frame. So let's pick some zones and look forward to those zones on and look forward to those zones on the in the past as usual. Let's look for some zones and look forward to those zones in the past. So this is a zone. This is also another expected zone. This is another expected zone. This is another expected zone. In case you're wondering, I'm picking like this first zone I used here, this peak as my zone. For this line, I use this peak as my zone. For this line, I will use this peak as my zone. For this line, I use this closest peak as my zone. I need to put one more in between here, which is going to be this one. So with all these zones in line, it seems like there are even more. Why didn't we clear our object? We need to clear our market. So one, so this with us, this is with us, this is with us, this is with us, this is not with us. So from here, this is not with us, this is not with us. So we're removing those other ones. So yeah, let's concentrate. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones that we're going to retest. This is looking promising because this was expected. It came here, but it was rejected. This is very zone. It's looking promising. So let's go back in the past as usual. 15 minutes. Let's see if it shows up in the past. Okay, 15 minutes. We're seeing something. Okay, I'm seeing a beautiful peak here. Which zone is this? Whose zone is this? Okay, 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 okay. Let's shift this to up. Okay, let's do this. Let's shift this higher. Oh goodness, I wish. Okay, beautiful. So why I shifted this higher is because let me box it in as usual. Why I shifted this higher is because of this zone, this peak you're seeing here, and this second peak here. There's another peak here. Okay. I think it's best to explain if I draw the box. How am I even drawing the box? Let me duplicate the box. Let me look and duplicate this box. Duplicate it so that it will be easier. Colon. Okay. So it's because of this box here, this zone here, this peak that I'm seeing here, this one here. That's why I acknowledge this box. So but I feel like in order for us to do that, should we excuse me, should we draw a rectangle from here all the way here because of this second peak? We have to do that. We have to do that. So let's let's do that instead. That will just, because there's so much consolidation on that place that I feel like if we are doing all of this while in the wrong, we are kind of in the wrong. It might be hard to admit, but yeah, it feels like we are kind of in the wrong. So let's adjust this to this. Can we pick it? Oh goodness, so close. Can we pick it? Thank. Oh goodness, so close. Oh goodness, again. Okay, we've picked that peak, but we've not pick it there. Let's zoom in. 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 I think like this is better. We've picked that peak up there. Then we need to pick another peak, which is this one. We need to pick this peak. Wait, since we're going to zoom in more so that we can pick the second peak. We're going to zoom in more so we can pick the second peak, which is this one. So now that we've picked the two peaks, let's draw our box. Let's box it in. We need to stretch this. Oh goodness. Let's stretch it out so it will be easy for us to box in. Stretching it out to help us box it in. So let's stretch it out. Okay. So this is going to be a zone, our entry zone. This is going to be our entry zone. This very place is going to be our entry zone. So yeah, let's go back to the 5 minutes. We're still going to go higher. We're definitely going to go higher to see how valid this entry zone is. But this is going to be our entry zone. Here, yeah, it's looking more promising than others. So I think we'll remove this. Definitely removing this, and we might keep this as a stop loss. How valid is this place as a stop loss? Or should we just use this box itself as a stop loss? But let's focus on this box. This is our entry. If it's going to be valid in the past. So let's go to what zone, what time zone. We've checked 15 minutes. Let's check 30 minutes. Let's check 30 minutes. Let's check 30 minutes. Okay. No, no peak, no peak, no peak for entry. But there's peak, 100% peak for take profit. See, I'll take profit. Okay, maybe I'll let me draw the box so that it will be clearer. It will be clearer. Oh goodness, I hate it when this thing happens like this. So this is one peak. Let me clone it so you can see the second one. Cloning it so you can see the second one. This is the second peak. This is one peak. This is the second peak. So these two peak, one and two. These are the two peaks that make this place a very valid take profit zone. Very valid take profit. In fact, overvalued. Are you kidding me? This is another peak right here. This zone has to be respected, no matter how tempting it is that we should increase the zone. We should increase the take profit. We are 100% focusing on 100% focusing on this zone. This is three peaks on one line. This is a very valid zone. Very valid. But we can still, we are not greedy. We're just putting this, acknowledging this peak up here. We are not really we're not really going for it. It's more like just acknowledging it. But this is three peaks. Let's go to, but our entry has still not, okay. I think our entry has been validated. Our entry has been validated. One, two, three. I feel like we should move the line a little above or a little upward so we can capture here and here. Let me draw the let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me draw the line. Let me zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Let's zoom in. And maybe we can capture this too. Oh goodness. So see the two peaks I'm talking about. This head and shoulder. Left head, right shoulder. Let's extend it a little above. Okay, I just thought of something. 100% adjusting this. You know why? Because we need to, let's delete this. So this is going to be our entry. It captures these so many peaks. And let me go back. And as you can see, our stop loss, because of how valid our take profit is going to be up here, our stop loss will need to be tighter so that we can validate this place as our take profit. So yeah, this is going to be, we're going to adjust this, 100% adjusting this. Now the problem is, where is the mid session? Okay, yeah. Oh goodness. Let's zoom out a little. Okay. 100% moving this, adjusting this. Oh goodness. So yeah, this is going to be our enter. Our stop loss is going to be a little below this enter. So okay, in case you guys are not seeing what I'm doing, see what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for this to come all the way up here, break this zone to a little, come back and retest this place, this very box, to validate it, then straight start take profit. That's what I'm so sorry, my throat is extremely sore. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. Comes all the way up here, retest this zone. I think we can drag this out a little. So retest this zone and head straight for our take profit. So so we're just going to put our entry. Yeah. So this is it. Something like this. Our stop loss is going to be obviously be, wait, why am I on 30 minutes and I'm putting my, no wonder it was so high. Let's go back to our 5 minutes. So sorry, my sore throat is killing me right now. Okay, so this is going to be our TP, take profit, somewhere like this, very close to, shy away from the exact point. Then our stop loss is going to be just a little below here, but it still doesn't capture our take profit. There's no way, there is no way we can do this. We have to increase our, we have to be a little greedy. Except we tighten the stop loss more. Instead of it to be 200 pips, let's reduce it to like 150. It just depends on how the thing plays out. If it plays out within here, we'll just place it around here, put our stop loss around there. So yeah, this is what we're looking for. So we're looking for a trigger or an alert for here. Oh my goodness. We're looking for an alert. Yeah. Add alert. Oh goodness. I think there's some alerts already there. Let's delete all of them. Control. Control. All these alerts were old alerts and they did not trigger. So why should they be there? So back to what we're on Euro JPY. No, not JPY. Oh goodness, the market went down. Yeah, that's true. Let's shift it back up. We're on Euro NZD. So yeah, we're looking. We just want to put our alerts so that even when we're not on the market, we can. Once we get the alert, we know that it's time for us to place our trade. So yeah, our entry is supposed to be somewhere. Oh goodness, shrink this now. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Where is our? Okay, this is it. The entry is supposed to be somewhere here. Let me close this now so you can see it. Let me shrink it. My throat is seriously killing me. So our alert is supposed to be somewhere here to notify us on the alert possible buy as well. So possible buy. Hopefully before the 11 o'clock, the alert will give us what we're looking for. So possible buy. Then the last analysis, last but not least analysis. So for the last analysis, Euro AUD. Oh goodness, we're still looking for our bullish entry from here. So let's. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful double top zone. This is very beautiful. Well acknowledged. Let's put this is definitely a line. Then we'll why not? Let's add this one. Then something lower. Yeah. Then yeah. So these are entries we're looking for. These are entries we're looking for. The lines we're looking for in the past. So let's go back in time and check. Okay, why are we going back in time? We can just shrink time itself. 15 minutes time frame. Very, very easy. So 15 minutes time frame. Let's see. Okay. Was any of this peak was acknowledged? This middle one. It was acknowledged here. This place. While here it was acknowledged by here. Then the top one was was acknowledged here. Okay, let me show you the three peaks. The three lines I drew where they were acknowledged. Where they were acknowledged. They were acknowledged in all these places. One, let's duplicate it. Instead of stressing ourselves. Let's duplicate it. Okay. One, two, duplicate it again. Duplicate it again. Then one, two, then where's that other one? Where is that? Okay, here it is. Three. So one, two, three. Those are our three lines we just drew now. Those are the peaks that those are the peaks that are acknowledging them. It is with these peaks that you get to see how those lines. So definitely we're going to pick the lowest one. Why? Because we need the thing to be as close as possible to our entry. And do you know why? Another reason why we're going to pick the lowest one? It is not just two peaks. Let me show you the third peak here. So this very line has three peaks connected to it. Three. This lowest line has three peaks connected to it. No, four. Goodness, this line is well, very, very well acknowledged. Four peaks. That is the highest peak we've had today. Four peak in one line. Four peaks in one, and I'm very sure if we go back, we'll still see more. Oh, network is just slow. But we're seeing four. Okay, we're seeing four peaks for that one. So the lowest one is definitely the one we're focusing on. Let's leave these ones. Let's remove these ones. Oh goodness. So we're removing those ones and focusing on those four. Okay, let's shrink it. So let me know if I can. Can I? Okay, yeah, I can. Duplicate. I want to duplicate this box and put it on the others. Okay, duplicate and put this one on this one. Okay, on this one. So one, two, three, four. But this one is going to be very distracting. So let's remove it. So yeah, these zones, the idea about this one is far more acknowledged. Now we're looking for our take profit. That's another thing. We're looking for something higher than this. Higher than this line. Let's check. What peaks can we see? Okay. Peaks that we can see. There is this one. But how acknowledged it is? Is it? Nope. If our entry is going to be here, we need something higher than our entry, obviously. So let's check. Okay, okay, beautiful. I've seen one. I've seen one beautiful one. Let me draw the line so I can show you guys. See a beautiful entry. This peak and this peak. Are you seeing it? These two peaks. Those are the two peaks that is acknowledging. So yeah. So I've seen our beautiful take profit. We've not even drawn our stuff, our stop loss. Let's see if it falls in line with it perfectly. Okay. Bullish, bullish. We're looking for a bullish entry. Yeah. Somewhere around here. And stop loss is within 200. Stop loss is always within 200. Always. It must be lower than 200. It seems like Euro AUD is very, very volatile because I'm not saying stop loss is very low. It's giving us gold USD vibes. So yeah, a little shy away from the take profit. Entry will be around here. When this plays out, we'll find our stop loss. So yeah, this is it. Okay, we need to put our alert to tell us when the market is ready for us. So let's adjust it. Possible buy, and save it. So yeah, once these three pairs USD, NZD, and AUD gives us a good signal, then we'll definitely focus on the trade. So yeah, stay tuned, and if you've not already like it, if you stayed up to this point, at least just like it, just like this stuff, like the channel, comment whatever you want to comment, and like, comment, and just yeah. So we are done for today. The only thing we're just waiting for is these three entries: Euro AUD, Euro NZD, and no, Euro USD, Euro NZD, and Euro AUD. Yeah, so stay cool.